Hello there, I'm Eurogamer's Ian Higton, and last week I finally got the chance to shove my face into the snug confines of a PlayStation VR headset. I already own an Oculus Rift DK2 and I've had a few goes on the Vive, which in my opinion offers the best VR experience overall. But thanks to Rebellion, who invited me down to their studios for an early hands-on with their Battlezone GDC demo, I saw enough to convince me that the PlayStation VR was the right way for me to go when it comes to investing in VR tech.
This is a map of the enemy's territory. Each hexagon represents a strategic zone. Your mission is to reach, confront, and destroy the AI core. Select a zone and launch when ready.
The footage that we're seeing here is gameplay taken from the exact Battlezone demo I played. It's the one the crowds at GDC will be playing this week, and for me it was a really great introduction to the way VR will look and feel on a home console. Now, what really doesn't come across in this footage is the sense of scale Battlezone's virtual world has when you're fully immersed in it. The headset gives you peripheral vision, so your viewing angle is much wider than what you're seeing here on screen, and also everything looks a lot bigger when you're smack bang in the middle of the virtual cockpit. The interiors of the tank have this nice chunky solid look to them. There's a lot of detail in there, and the head tracking on the headset allowed me to inspect the whole cockpit. I could lean forwards to look closely at the displays, I could turn around and look directly behind me at the seat I was sat in. The PSVR basically did everything my DK2 allows me to do in terms of head tracking, but, and I'm presuming here, with a lot less hassle involved. You won't need to buy a new PC or anything, and you won't need to upgrade any components, because as far as we're aware, it'll literally be plug and play. And also, hopefully, a lot cheaper than its PC-based competitors. You can see here in this bit of footage that Rebellion has also managed to include joypad tracking in the game. This really helps to ground you in the virtual world, and to be honest, it's just pretty cool watching your VR joypad mirror your real life moves. The best bit though is that the joypad tracking works instantly with the PlayStation controller because of the built-in gyroscope and light. That means if you already own a joypad, you won't need to fork out for extra specialist VR controllers like you might have to with the Rift or Vive. But anyway, that's enough gushing over the PlayStation VR. It's high time I talked about what Battlezone was like to play. It's a pretty simple tank game based on the Atari 2600 Battlezone of old. Movement of your tank is controlled by the left thumbstick, while the right thumbstick takes control of the aiming. Then you just point your cannon at things and you shoot them till they explode. Nice and simple and easy to pick up and play.
Use the machine gun.
Gameplay-wise, the demo revolved around rather basic wave-based action that gently introduced me to the different classes of enemies, like tanks, turrets and swarms of needle-like drones. Combat and movement both felt really natural though, and the ability to look around and above myself allowed me to spot potential hazards and targets while still dealing with the ones on the receiving end of my turret. The demo only lasted about 5 minutes in total, and while I had fun with it, what I saw was rather limited, and it left me questioning how much variety will actually be in the final game, outside of what we've already seen. Rebellion has promised a procedural campaign that never plays the same way twice, and multiple zones to battle in, but I have a feeling this might just mean that you can approach levels in any order you want, with randomised waves of the same 5 or 6 enemy types appearing in each one. Hopefully though, Rebellion is still keeping plenty of stuff close to its chest. Some huge boss battles would be great. Different modes or challenges would help give Battlezone a bit more of a competitive edge past the standard online leaderboards. Oh, and a multiplayer mode would be incredible at some point down the line, but so far there's been no official word on that either way. As it stands right now, judged purely on the GDC demo, Battlezone looks to be a great launch title for PlayStation VR. It certainly won't be remembered as a classic like its predecessor is, but as a showcase for the potential possibilities of the PlayStation VR, it is a must-play, and something every early adopter should look to have in their library.
You made it. Well done.
Hello, me again. So while we were at Rebellion Studios, we didn't just check out Battlezone, we also had a look at Sniper Elite 4, and we got some brand new first look gameplay for you over on the channel as well. All you need to do is click on that annotation right there, and you can go and check it out and see what me and Martin thought of Sniper Elite 4. If shooting people in the face in slow motion isn't your bag and you want something a little bit more chilled out, maybe you could join Aoife for some tips for Stardew Valley. It's all about farming or something. I think there's a chicken on the thumbnail, so yeah, I think it's about farming. If none of that floats your boat, maybe you could hear about Chris's favourite game from Lionhead Studios. I know, crazy, there's a game he likes that isn't XCOM 2. Blew my mind, I tell you, blew my mind. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe for plenty more videos here on Eurogamer, and I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.